Hi, this is Jennie Walker, and welcome to Closet Conversations. Today's podcast is to talk about Poshfest2019. It's taking place in Phoenix, Arizona, October 4th and 5th, 2019. It's an annual gathering of sellers on Poshmark. You get an opportunity to attend panels and workshops to learn more about how to maximize your time on Poshmark for the best results. You'll hear from senior executives of the company, as well as people who are active on the app and doing well. So I'm very excited about going. It's my first Poshfest. I don't know what to expect on the broadest sense, but on another level, of course, I've looked to see what past Poshfest have looked like, and I've seen some of the footage, so I have an idea of what it is. And it looks like most people who go are really having a good time. They're enjoying meeting other sellers and networking and things like that, because Poshmark really is a social selling platform. It is the thing that differentiates it from all the other platforms that are out there, and there's more and more platforms starting all the time. And Poshmark has really caught hold, and I think that's really extraordinary because some of these other platforms are not growing at the same rate, which shows you that they're doing something extremely special. And I know as a seller on Poshmark and as Poshmark ambassador that the more and more I focus on it and get into it, the better my sales results are. And so I hope by attending this event, I will learn some more sales strategies, certainly meet a lot of people to do networking. And I'm going to be doing live interviews for this podcast. So while I'm there, I have lined up a number of people to interview. Some are executives of companies. I don't want to give it away just yet. And others are sellers that are beginners, intermediate, or advanced sellers. And I want to get their perspective on Poshmark and how it's working for them. On another note, I did want to let you know that this podcast got its first ranking and recognition on October 1st by Feedspot. Is recognized as one of the top 20 eBay-related podcasts, coming in at number 16. And I'm just so excited about that because sometimes you just kind of wonder if anyone's listening. I know someone's listening by the stream count, but it's extraordinary that people are listening. They are getting some value in the podcast and they're sharing it. And the podcast continues to grow with new subscribers and more streams and listens. So I just really appreciate that recognition and just wanted to let you know about that. So you're a part of it. If you're listening to this podcast now, then you are part of the reason that this podcast is being recognized and more people are finding it and sharing it. And I'm just really, really glad about that. So that's it. This is just a very quick podcast to let you know I will be going to Poshfest. I will be reporting back with live. It'll be live in terms of, it's going to be live and unedited and going right up on the podcast with people that I find there. So just look out and be on the listen. And if you haven't subscribed to the podcast, please do so you can get information about when new ones are loaded. And that's it. This is Jennie Walker with Closet Conversations. I appreciate your support and look forward to bringing you some information from Poshfest 2019 in Phoenix, Arizona very soon. And remember, without an opinion, there is no podcast. This is Jennie Walker with Closet Conversations.